Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. My name is Clay Lexon, and I'm an engineer with the City of Moorhead. This video is meant to serve as a source of information for a street construction project that is proposed to take place during the summer of 2023. This is a vicinity map for the project and shows the rough limits of construction. The project area includes 2nd Avenue North from 8th Street to 12th Street, and 10th Street North and 12th Street North from 1st Avenue North to 2nd Avenue North. The primary purpose of this project is to facilitate continued sanitary sewer and water service for these utilities, which will be impacted by the proposed 11th Street grade separation project. The utilities impacted by the grade separation project are proposed to be rerouted onto 2nd Avenue North, 10th Street North, and 12th Street North. The streets in this project area were originally constructed in 1956, and 10th Street North was rehabbed in 2005. Due to the deteriorating condition of 2nd Avenue North, portions of 2nd Avenue North have had a temporary mill and overlay performed on them, and that was done as recently as 2018. That was done to maintain the condition of the pavement. Seal coats have periodically been performed as well in the past as part of ongoing standard maintenance of the pavement. The existing utilities on 2nd Avenue were prime candidates for replacement due to their age, material, and condition. And these utilities needed to be increased in size and depth to maintain continued service during and after the MnDOT project on 11th Street. On this slide, I'm going to explain the types of projects that we typically perform, and these are what we refer to as a rehab and a reconstruction. So the first type of project, a rehab, is where we replace the entire pavement section, but we leave the curb and gutter largely in place. We will do spot repairs on the curb and gutter and then make ADA updates and storm sewer improvements. And this project is more involved, but on average costs about $17 per square foot of roadway. On the other hand, a reconstruction is where we will completely replace the pavement and the curb and gutter. This is the most complex project type that we do and typically costs about $23 per square foot of roadway. On this project, both pavement rehab and reconstruction are going to be required due to the extensive excavation needed to install the utilities within the right-of-way. And on 10th Street, where we're going to be doing a water main replacement, we will use trenchless installation where possible, and there'll be minor patching and then a bituminous overlay where the street repairs are required. When the city does projects like this, we typically get a lot of questions related to funding. So the next several slides will focus on that. We've estimated that the project will cost approximately $3.1 million, and that includes all of the costs associated with construction, as well as fees associated with financing the project. And the funding on the project comes from three sources: special assessments, MnDOT cost participation, and general obligation bonds. Special assessments on this project will come in just one type: front footage assessments. And those assessments are expected to generate approximately $232,000, roughly 7.5% of the project, and 20% of the city's total cost. But the remaining will be approximately $1.95 million funded through by MnDOT, and then approximately $908,000, which will be funded through the general obligation bonds that the city obtains on the open market. And those bonds are paid on through the city's general tax levy fund. And here's some project information for you. Jim Schultz is the project manager for this project. If you have questions related to the project, please feel free to reach out to him. And lastly, if you have questions specifically related to special assessments, please feel free to reach out to the city's special assessment coordinator, Amy Weigel. If you have questions about rates or amounts or how the whole process works, she'll be the one that you'll want to speak with. Just want to thank you for sticking with me. Thank you very much for your time. And again, please feel free to reach out with any questions.